But to tonight's main point, two Placer County school districts say that they found no evidence of wrongdoing by a pastor or his LGBTQ youth group, and it comes after controversial headlines in the national news. Becca Hobbicker spoke with the pastor today and tells us what the districts have to say. Becca?
Yeah, Alex, you might recall Loomis pastor Casey Tinnin. You might recall his LGBTQ youth group, The Landing Spot. You might even recall when far-right activist group Project Veritas released an undercover video of Tinnin shot without his permission or knowledge, which set off alarm bells for local school districts. Well, two districts are now saying they have found all claims of wrongdoing by Tinnin or The Landing Spot to be unfounded.
Pastor Casey Tinnin of Loomis Basin Congregational United Church of Christ founded and leads The Landing Spot, a non-religious support group for LGBTQIA+ youth and their parents in Placer County.
There are very few places where queer kids in this community have the ability to just be with other kids like themselves and to just be in a space that is safe and supportive.
For several years now, The Landing Spot has operated as a student group in the community and at a number of Placer County high schools. But in March, Tinnin became the target of a hit piece by Project Veritas, which considers itself a journalism organization. Critics call it a far-right activist group. Tinnin is shown in an undercover video taken without his permission or knowledge. He says he was led to believe he was speaking with parents of trans kids who were seeking his advice. The piece is called "California Reverend Says It Is Critical to Discuss Sexual Identity and Gender with Children at a Young Age," admits parents would be upset if they knew their queer kid was coming to me. After it hit the internet, critics and supporters spoke out at this Roseville Joint Union High School District School Board meeting.
The solution is not putting a wedge between parents and children. Having children lie and attend secret meetings is not the answer.
They made a very good man seem like a very bad man.
Two other districts, Western Placer and Placer Union, announced they were launching investigations into The Landing Spot and Pastor Casey. On June 20th, Placer Union's outgoing superintendent told the board the investigators found no wrongdoing.
After a full investigation, we have not had a parent, we haven't had a student come forward to say any harm has come to students. The Landing Spot will have access if our students request it, like they have done before, after school, in clubs, supervised.
And just this week, Western Placer released a 30-page report detailing the third-party investigation and how they too found no wrongdoing.
My hope is, now that we have heard from two districts, that there is no there. We can move beyond this.
I spoke with Tinnin and Church Council co-president Sarah Bacciardi about the district's findings.
Our goal throughout this entire process has been to support him and to support The Landing Spot, knowing that these allegations were empty. And we're really glad that the report has proven that what we knew all along, which is that Pastor Casey is an amazing and supportive individual. And we're so happy to have him as our pastor.
Now, Pastor Casey and Sarah wanted to report some good news as well, due in part to the national spotlight from the Project Veritas hit piece. Pastor Casey says some $30,000 in donations have come in for The Landing Spot and for their summer camp. And get this, the group just wrapped up what they call Camp Fruit Loop. That's where 40 teens in the LGBTQIA+ community spent several days getting to be themselves in a safe and fun setting.
And before we go, I do want to ask you about that 30-page report finding no wrongdoing. Any updates on that?
Yeah, the independent firm that conducted it says all of the criticism they received came from people with ideological differences about the LGBTQIA+ in the community in general. All input from people with direct knowledge of Pastor Tinnin and The Landing Spot was positive, they say. Now, there's a lot more detail. It is a 30-page report, so we have put that on our website, abc10.com/links.
All right, Becca, thank you so much.